Hello, it is Mike Matthews, the host of the longest-running self-produced podcast in the world. Today is an interesting podcast. Well, all of them are interesting, but this one particularly gets into what particular device we use. I'm trying to create a tease here to keep you listening. It's a device that some of us replace every year, some of us every 6 months, and some of us every 2 to 3 years. What could that device possibly be? Is it a brush? Is it a little container of allergy medicine? Is it perhaps a pillow? No. Could it be any of those things? No, it's none of those things. We'll find out what it is coming up as I open up the door for you to Café Anyway. It is Mike Matthews. I've had very little sleep, so please have fun laughing at my ridiculousness with the lack of proper slumber. Café Anyway. Welcome to Café Anyway.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
It is episode 2928, 2928. It's Mike Matthews. It's great. I'm here at Café Anyway.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Somewhere in podCastro Valley, the last place on earth. And it's Mike Matthews. I've been up a long time today, so I have to tell you that I might whine just a little bit. And I have to say, when you didn't get a good night's sleep and you wake up early because you're like, hey, I can beat this day that's worrying me and waking me up, and then
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Catch a nap later, but oh no, work decides it needs you. It needs you much later than you thought, and then oh no,
Mike's
there's traffic on the way home.
Daily
And then
Podcast.
once you get home,
Yeah.
and you see your lovely lady friend and your wonderful cats, you go and you decide, hey, I'm gonna lay down right now, but you can't because there's a leaf blower. And it's August, and leaves have not fallen yet. Not in California. We just had one of our hottest weeks ever here in the Bay Area. Ridiculous. So the longer I stay up and get no sleep, the more I get runny nose, and my sinuses are all congested. That's what you hear in my nose right now. Yeah. Soon as I lay down, leaf blower. And I know I heard this somewhere, credible source, that Gavin Newsom early on had said he was going to ban leaf blowers. Give you a fine. You'd have to fine, like you get fined for everything here in California, but this is a good one. You get fined for using a leaf blower because they're noisy, A, and B, they pollute the atmosphere. So they're polluters twice. I don't know what happened with that. It just did not happen, though. Oh, hey, if you watched the video to this wonderful little rant cast, oh, I should have put a little C in a little circle for that. Rant cast or a little TM is what I need to do.
And here's today's podcast picture.
But instead of doing that, I have for the podcast picture this wonderful picture of Pedro Point, which is near Pacific Grove. It's not telling someone named Pedro to point. Pedro Point. It's not a sentence. It is a sentence, though, isn't it? Has a subject and a verb. But no, it has no preposition. What is he pointing at? That's the question. But that picture was taken just 2 days ago. See it at mikesdailypodcast.com. Well, I loved it, and the sunset's beautiful there. And so, yeah, I pay for that website, mikesdailypodcast.com, so it'd be great if you went and checked it out. And then, this is my spirit animal, the late great Basil the Boxer. Loved him so much. He was such a great dog. Went to Pacifica once, went to Half Moon Bay a bunch of times. And he would let me take a nap. He was when he saw Mike was tired, he left me alone. Some of the best naps I ever took was with that dog. He'd just be sleeping next to me, and he'd have that little dog snore. Oh, it was great. But the spirit animal thing I ask because if you go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/Mike's Daily Podcast, there is a sneeze that is about to happen. Sorry, not exactly professional here on the podcast, but hey, I've been working all day with all these different air talents that are broadcasting from distant locations, and I have to get them on the radio, and all day I've been waiting on them hand and foot. It's time for me to have a little fun and to blow my nose. But now it went away. Oh, I hate that, don't you? But if you go to facebook.com/Mike's Daily Podcast, you'll see the spirit animal thing over my head.
Is that why you're bald, Mike?
Not exactly. No. Go away. Ridiculous man with your ridiculous questions. But you can see the thing I'm talking about if you go there to facebook.com/Mike's Daily Podcast, or get to it through mikesdailypodcast.com. Just 1 second. Okay. You didn't hear it, but I just had that little run-in with my Kleenex. Okay. In my nose. Sound like a foghorn, I've been told. But if you are one of these people, this is interesting. I'm amazed by this. I've had the same cell phone now since COVID started. Just after COVID started, my lovely lady friend and I were stuck at home. And she goes, hey, you want me to order you a new phone?
Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
I said, yeah, could you? I hate the one I have from Cricket. Dude, does Cricket even exist? They had all these stores with the weird green color everywhere and that weird mascot that looks like an android ant thingy, but it's green. I don't know. And it was terrible and just totally fell apart when I put the app from Tencent on it, which I know is not the same as ByteDance, but I don't trust either. ByteDance, as soon as I put TikTok on my phone, it's going to explode. But anyway, Café Anyway, she got me a new phone, and I've had that phone since. But I am in the minority because more than 1 in 10 Americans get a new phone once a year. Wow. There's so much expendable income that I was not aware of out there. And another almost 5% do so every 6 months, every half year. But most of us, at about 56%, way over half, upgrade every 2 to 3 years. So I guess I'm due for an upgrade. I might be in some weird 10% category. Duolingo,
Hey, good looking. We'll be back to pick you up later.
No, not Mr. Microphone, but Duolingo, the popular language learning app, was introducing AI-powered video calls. Premium subscribers can have spontaneous, realistic chats with the bot Lily, who adapts to their proficiency. Weird. I know somebody that that's a thing. That's a thing. AI is doing all kinds of stuff. Of course, it's making podcasts. As we go outside of Café Anyway, where we bring you Mike's Daily Podcast somewhere in PodCastro Valley, the last place on earth in the land of Ameritopica. There are AI girlfriends. I got this from the Christian ministry Focus on the Family that said, AI girlfriend, what is it and what does it say about our culture? Millennials and Gen Z are among the loneliest generations in history. As a result, many of them, anyway, Café Anyway, many of these digital natives, particularly men, are seeking relationships via artificial intelligence. Applications for AI girlfriends are becoming increasingly popular, with more than 144,000 monthly searches. What exactly is an AI girlfriend? What does this troubling trend say about our culture? Chatbot and apps allow users to select and customize their own character to fit their ideal partner. They can chat with this character, creating a false sense of a relationship. There is a real threat of relational alienation and enablement of an already rising addiction to technology. Yes, it is an addiction. You may laugh, oh, what? No, that's not anywhere near as bad as alcoholism or drugs. No, it is a drug. It is everything in the dystopic future sci-fi movies of people being addicted to technology. That is a thing. People predicted it years ago. AI girlfriend app showcase sexual content and themes, feeding the already epidemic levels of pornography use and sexual addiction among adults. Fascinating. And then there is this that
Mike is awesome.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I got this from that guy right there, Rob Black. I produce his podcast. He's heard on AM 1220 KDOW weekday mornings, and he's on Cron TV Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. He said that Zillow is adding climate risk data to its for sale listings. The tool will include climate scores, maps, and data on flood, wildfire, heat, wind, and air quality risks that pertain to that house. Things that 80% plus of home buyers say that concerns them, interestingly. And this. So there's a chain over here in the Bay Area called Pet Food Express. They always employ super nice people. Usually they're young. Usually they have multiple parts of their bodies pierced on their face. And they have tattoos. And they may or may not be of a, I don't know what, I don't know. Let's just say they're very different. They want to be different. They dare to be different. Okay, that's fine. Their knowledge is beyond what I have ever expected with pets. Except for vets. They better know a lot about pets. Veterinarians, I should say. And there are some vets out there that know a lot about pets. Some vets with pets. That must be an organization, isn't it? My point is, they're very... It's a trap! It is a trap because you'll go there and spend all this money on your cat or dog because they are so kind and empathetic and can answer all your questions. Well, Walmart's trying to jump in on this because what they've got now, they're trying to open 5 new vet and grooming centers because the industry is worth over $320 billion. So shoppers can buy milk and a rabies shot in the same trip. Walmart opened vet and groomer locations last year. Individually, owners are expected to spend about $1.5 thousand on their pets next year and about $1,700 by the year 2030. Walmart also plans to make its vet telehealth service a permanent benefit for Walmart Plus subscribers, which I know none of them. I know I probably should become one at some. I know I've bought things off of Walmart.com before. So they're trying to compete with the Amazon Prime peoples, which are tons of those Amazon Prime people. So Walmart said earlier this year that it planned to close all 51 of its 4 human health care clinics, citing operating costs. That's interesting. That was going to be their next big thing. Music. Remember, once upon a time, people were gonna go to Walmart and get to buy their prescriptions. But that's changed now, cause it's all been switched to pets now. And maybe you got a pet cow now. If that's the truth, then I don't know what to say. That's the end of my song. Experts say that the pet industry is resilient in tough economic times. So that's why Walmart wants something that lasts a little bit longer. Higher income Gen Zers tend to keep splurging on treats for their pets, even as they cut back on their personal budgets. That's crazy. And didn't Amazon open up some 4 human healthcare clinics? I don't know if they've gotten into this vet world, veterinarian groomer world. The other thing about Pet Food Express is they have pet washing stations. The one in PodCastro Valley does not, but a lot of the other ones do. So And that's all I have. I could go into Hurricane Milton stuff, but I'm sure that's the last thing you want to hear. There are much better places in media to get your information from regarding that. I've just been hearing the same stuff you've been hearing. Oh, but did you know that today only, and that day is probably done for most of you listening to this now, Circle K fuels fall travel with up to 40 cents off fuel in San Francisco. Look, Chewy needs some fuel for the Millennium Falcon. Let's see. It says Happy Fuel Day pop-up. Today only from 4 to 7 p.m. Customers across San Francisco enjoy up to 40 cents off per gallon of fuel. It's only available at participating Circle K locations across California, Washington, and Oregon. This pertained to the day October 10th. So, but I don't know if that's a recurring thing every year. Kickstart the long weekend. Oh, yeah, I guess some people have Monday off, interestingly. It's helping customers gear up for the last stretch of 2024 with a major fuel discount across the West Coast. And they call it October 10th Fuel Day Pop-Up and Polar Pop discounts. I don't know what Polar Pops are, but that's a thing going on at Circle K. They are owned by a company called Couche-Tard. Is that how you say it? Or is it Couche-Tard? It's a global leader in convenience and mobility, operating in 31 countries and territories with more than 16,700 stores, of which almost 13,100 offer road transportation fuel. They also have the well-known Couche-Tard and Circle K banners, is one of the largest independent convenience store operators in the U.S. That's right, because that is funny in some weird way. And it is a leader in the convenience store industry and road transportation fuel retail in Canada, Scandinavia, the Baltics, as well as in Ireland. It also has an important presence in Poland and Hong Kong. Okay, and has recently expanded to Belgium, Germany, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. Approximately 150,000 people are employed throughout its network. I thought they were going to buy 7-Eleven too. I don't know what's going on with that, or that was prevented or stopped. Was that a monopoly worry that maybe it was stopped because of that? I'm not sure. But I got that from the Circle K people. They sent that to me. Thanks. I should have gotten gas there today, but there's no Circle K's near me. Not that I know of. I think I block them out mentally when I see them. Oh, well. Oh, and Petra, by the way. Yes, Petra was that Christian rock band that some of your friends listen to. They, they have teamed up with Intrigue Films to bring their first ever feature film called Beyond Belief to life. They have made a movie.
What was that all about?
I don't know what it was about or what it is about, but their past films include One Hit from Home. It's on Netflix, apparently, or was on Netflix. And Grace Winds, which is set to premiere later this year. Filming for Beyond Belief is set to begin in Illinois this August, and the movie is scheduled to hit theaters in 2025. Interesting. It will feature some of Petra's greatest hits that have inspired generations. Thank you, people over there at Ripple Public Relations, for that information. Look who's here. Hi, it's Benita the Rodeo Queen. How y'all doing? My spirit animal's Nelly the horse, and I love Nelly the horse. And it's a disgruntled fiddle player, tell you what. What? My spirit animal would be a lemur because they got the cool eyes and they hang on the tree branches. That's cool. I thought it'd be like an animal that you could imagine playing a violin.
Right.
Like a swan. Weren't there swans playing violins in Fantasia? I don't know what you were talking about.
Hi there, Mike. How are you?
I do remember the hippo. The dancing hippo. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Wasn't it a hippo or an elephant? Look who else is here. Hello, Mike. I make delicious root beer hats right now. Oh, boy. I would sure love some Oh, that's good. That's got a lot of bubbles in it. It's still delicious root beer. Wow. What's in there?
Vitamin C, because it sounds like you're all congested. Drink right now, I'll cut you. Oh, boy.
You'll cut me? Oh, boy? Okay. Don't cut me. In fact, let's just spread love and happiness throughout the world. And you can call now to spread your happiness to me. Here's the phone number.
Call Mike at the Café Anyway hotline. Area code 510-228-4640.
Yeah.
What is the matter with you?
I need sleep. That's what is the matter with me. So to find out all things having to do with Mike's Daily Podcast, there is the website, mikesdailypodcast.com. And to tell you more about that, we go to the mainframe and hear from A-Frame. Thank you for listening.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at mikesdailypodcast.com. Email Mike now at mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye.